Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be speaking to you now, and I would like to say some positive things. For the last 10-11 years, we have been speaking a lot about innovation and this process that we have to do innovation, and that we have also looked at how others have been doing it. But if we look at what we have accomplished, then the situation is slightly different. But my aim is to tell you about what we do at the Riga Technical University. And in this case, I would like to say a couple of, well, this is the content of my presentation, but I am going to now tell you a bit about our Riga Technical University. So the first 56 years, we used to live in this building that we see here on the top slide until 1918. And now we have here our Riga Technical University building. We are going to have our 150th anniversary next year. Technical education, higher technical education in Latvia and in Baltic states is 150 years old. We now have 16,000 students, and we see our academic staff and our researchers, and the graduates, which make around 100,000 people together, also undergraduates and postgraduates. Certainly we have our own vision and mission and strategy. We want to be the best, but our university is actually, a technological university is always an international university, never a national university, because technologies are transnational. That we speak about excellence in research, in study, organizational excellence, and efficient infrastructure. We try to promote this in Uppsala. Our structure is based on 8 faculties, starting with architecture and urban planning, and 6 engineering faculties. We have also engineering, economy and management science, and different laboratories and other structural units. Speaking about research, which certainly is the basis of innovation, our research centers, and you see some of them here, like electromagnetic center, which cooperates with the sectoral association. Then we have a biomaterial research and development center, a water research center, and other centers that have been listed here. The electromagnetic compatibility and security center, we have also the testing laboratory, which is very modern and have the most state-of-art equipment in Europe, and everyone who produces electrotechnical goods can use it. Our scientists and researchers are very famous in the area of biomaterials, ceramics, and certainly this lady is our most famous lady, Inga Dashenko, who has received 2 WIPO medals, medals from the World International Property Organization. It is a competition between women inventors, innovators, and they have 2 gold medals, a medal for innovation and a medal for invention, and she has received 2 of them for amber threads that are used not only in medicine but also in the fashion industry. She's now cooperating with Versace, and perhaps now the university also is going to earn some money. Now, if we look at the funding for science and research, which is actually money turned into knowledge, and innovation is the opposite process. This funding has been a bit more than 7 million last year, and this is the growth and how our industry has developed with a downslide and an upsurge trend, and I hope that we are going to grow better and better. We are actively involved in European research projects. This is the 7th framework program, and our participation in it. We have actually had involved a lot of finances in this project, in this framework program, and we see the companies involved, but in the ERDF projects, the results are publicly available, but companies cannot use them for 4 to 5 years. So here we have some regulatory issues that these innovations could be used actively and efficiently. So how we cooperate with the business world. The Riga Technical University has a number of structural units. We have an Innovation and Technology Transfer Center. We have also a technology transfer focus point financed by the Ministry of Economy. I myself think that such focus points or contact points are important more for those universities who work in applied science and who can create products on a daily basis. We work also together with the technological park. We have business incubators, 2 of them. One is the business incubator of the CESIS local government. It's an initiative of the local government. And we also have a student business incubator where students take part in creating new products. The Riga Technical University has a business relations and development office, and it is managed by the vice rector, which means that we pay a lot of attention to this office. Under this, we have an Innovation Technologies Transfer Center, a Career Center, alumni clubs, and the Technical University Development Fund and other structural units. We also work a lot with our graduates because we have a huge number of them, and in this way business cooperation is becoming more effective. And certainly we have also direct contracts with entrepreneurs, some 400 of them. The number of projects is even higher. and they order contract products from us in different faculties, in different departments, and we have also an internal competition, project competition. If researchers can attract companies who co-finance these research projects, which they later use in their work and offer new innovational products to the market.
Now, when we speak about new technologies, last year, every Wednesday, we had a special program on the radio on new technologies that come from the Riga Technical University, from various departments. And here we see unmanned aerial vehicles, wireless cardiographs, and also a system that's used for railways. For example, if the engine driver falls asleep and doesn't see the red signal light, so the train is automatically stopped. Drinking water purification methods and equipment, also that you can establish the quality of potable water very quickly. And also new type of material for building, thermos-type houses, ceramic implants, porous ceramics, mine detection simulator, because the whole of the Baltic Sea is full of mines from the war years. We need to get them out of the sea, and our scientists have given their contribution here. Here I see future cooperation with the industries, with the industrial networks. Here we see ECPE, European Central Power Economics, where we are a member, and there are industries that there's cooperation with some of these companies. We have orders from a number of these companies where we give services for a company that's not far from Stuttgart to produce 250 Mercedes a day, and they will have about 200 robots, and this they spend about 500 million euros. One of my PhD students, there are actually two of them, they work in a unit, and they have already has submitted 4 patents how to diminish the costs here. We can get involved into other European countries and work there. So this practically refers to our interests. Of course, we need patents, and when we sell them, we get money in return, because sales, of course, are at a low level. Latvian patents are rarely bought, but we need European patents or have a checkup of their purity. We haven't established that as yet, but we shall work at that. These activities do take place, and we have cooperation with the Swedish and German companies and other companies too. And to continue, we have just become a member of a network of business incubators for the Baltic Sea, and we have information that a few days ago the foundation has taken place in Berlin at the Technical University, and we have also Baltic Consortium. So this is a union around the Baltic Sea, and we have a special MA program for master studies in English within the framework of this conception, and we have cooperation. Out of these 6 competence centers that was shown by the State Secretary. The Riga Technical University takes an active part in 4 of them. We are very positive about this development. We want to be involved, and we have also we want to establish a center at the national level for research to have this infrastructure, because other countries have did it already a number of years ago. We have had several problems. We need to solve them. Of course, I don't want to say that each university should have all the excellence centers, because each of the universities has its own specialization. And finally, we have got 15 new companies to participate in national research centers, including commercial centers, so that our business, they have got registered our business incubator. It's, of course, it's important co-financing from the company. I don't know whether they'll be able to get it, but that's the work we're doing. And now, a few words. We are moving towards the establishment of the 3rd generation university. It has 3 main tasks. The first is to create knowledge, and then preparation of the specialists with the highest possible qualification for the needs of the public and the industry and for economy at large. And the 3rd generation university has a 3rd objective, that is generating innovation flows for economy, and probably for the creation of new businesses here. And on the whole, I would like to round it up, but I would like to say thank you for your patience, especially in respect of one question. Well, that's a question. They say there are no silly questions, only silly answers. We have the lowest financing for science and technologies at universities in the whole of Europe. However, our graduates compete with other specialists in other countries, especially in engineering and natural sciences. Haven't we got the most effective higher education here in Europe? I don't want to answer the question myself, but the question is there. Thank you very much.